Hello guys, I'm Sky Aesthetics and this is another video of Dragonheir Silent Gods. Well, have you heard about the trick that is going around the temporal vortex? It's not just about temporal vortex actually. It's possible this trick works in terms of the chiefs as well, the end game boss. So if you'd like to know about this trick, guys, just keep it right there, list everything that I'm going to say here, leave your message after this video, what you guys think about this trick. If you're already doing that, if you're not, just follow exactly my structure over here, because I'm going to tell you how this trick can works for a good way for you having insane performance, okay? And then everything is about the damage. Yeah, and the damages can be very impressive between one battle to another battle. I'm going to start here talking about temporal vortex because that is the main battle that we fight since we start playing Dragonheir, and that is the first challenge between all the players, because you guys know, well, after that the services start merging in Dragonheir. The first competition between players is going to be more hard, more difficult, and everybody want to be between the top 50, top 20 players there and to get better resources, right? It's exactly what these players are doing. Not everybody, but part of these players, okay? So I'm going to explain to you here, guys. It's very simple thing. It's a very simple thing, okay? So talk about temporal vortex. As you guys can see here, this is the damage that I did today. 468 million. Do you guys want to know my previous damage? I'm going to show now. Look at this. My previous damage, it was 447 million. You see the difference here? And then you guys is possible to think, oh, maybe I changed my equipment, or maybe the artifact. Yeah, that actually can happen as well. But no, I didn't do anything, okay? What I did is about timing. Remember, timing is very important in this game. Yes, time is also very important. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to explore the potential of your hero in battle if you not time it properly, okay? That can be in any scenario. It can be between the graves, can be between the goblins run. Goblins runs, you guys know well, like you need to get the experience pots, well, right? But how I did this improvement here, and I'd like you to know that my previous message was that, right? 447 million, and before that damage, 3 days ago I did the 440, and 4 days ago I did the 436. You guys see that I had a progression between one battle to another battle, okay? That's exactly what happened when I play in temporal vortex. Why that happened is not about the equipment, that can be also interesting about the equipment as well, that can also works. But if it's not about equipment, if you're not about artifact, it's about timing. Yeah, timing is the secret. And I'm going to show you here the first trick, because actually I have two tricks. The first trick that I'm going to explain here, I go here to the battle. It works like this. You see the timing? Yeah, remember the time is very important. So guys, first thing that you have to care is you're never going to change the time between your DPS dealers. I never touched the time of my DPS dealers. That, like, my DPS dealers for this composition always was the same. Okay, always it was like that. I never touched it. I never changed any time here. Okay, but you guys have to change the time between your supporters. Do you know why? Because actually it's the supporters that's going to keep your team alive in the battle. That's why. They are responsible for your team, your DPS dealers be alive for long battle run. okay? And that is like what happened in terms of temporal vortex, okay? So guys, you see here the timing that I'm using, that's 26.5, okay? You just have to work over the first skill casting time. Do not touch here, do not touch the timing of the interval, because that's according to the timer of the boss. You guys going to touch only here, the first one, okay? So this is the time that I use for me reach 468 million today. But I always change that time between one day to another. I always change it here. I place her on 27 or even 26. This is very simple, guys. You guys can do the same here for Cinderella. So Cinderella here, if you already have Cinderella. But again, another thing that you have to know, don't need to be a corrosion team. That can work with any element team that you have in the game for temporal vortex. If you have Ice Blast team, do the same for Ice Blast team. If you have the Thunderbolt team, do the same with Thunderbolts, and so on. You don't need to be only for corrosion, okay? That is it. And of course, depending on the team you have, the time is slightly different here. What I want to say is, you just move a little bit in terms of time. I just like explore here between 13 and a half and 14. That means that I just explore 1 second between, like a half second between each supporter. You know, that exactly was the time. But yesterday I did it differently. I did it with the time like this. That was my time yesterday. 3 days ago, the timing that I used, it was like this. That was the time 3 days ago. So I always move it like this. This is the trick that actually, in terms of the timing of your supporters, okay, you guys can explore there well. You know, I hope that that can work for you about the way that I'm explaining to you here in terms of this time. Now, I'm going to teach you another trick. And this trick is not just about temporal vortex, that can work also in terms of all the other bosses. Can be the chiefs, can be even the end game boss, you know it, you know. So this trick is very simple. You just remove all your heroes here in the battle, okay, remove all of them. And then you place them again. You start with your tank, and then after tank you can place your DPS dealer, then you can place the second DPS dealer as well, and then after that you can place your another supporter that can be there, and then in the last one you're going to place your last hero in battle. Do like that, you know, just check if exactly the team that you save already in terms of time and everything, and then you place them to run in the battle. Can be temporal vortex, can be between the chiefs, can be between the end game boss, okay, just like that. If you do that, this is another trick that can improve well your survivability in terms of the supporters according to your DPS dealers. So your DPS dealers can plenty of the times, like let's say 9 times of 10, that's totally guaranteed for you. It's possible then have a better heal part of your healer, okay? That's exactly what can happen, you know. And then, like, you don't need to be on this order. Sometimes you can place like Cinderella after Rook, like if you already have a Rook, or even the element team that you are playing there, you can place your another supporter after your DPS dealer and so on. You know, it depends, but first thing first, the first guy is the one that's going to heal our team. You know, and the case right here is Calavera. Calavera does the heals as well. The same thing about Cinderella, but I place Calavera because she's the tank, right? Yeah, that's why, you know. But guys, again, that can work with your other elements, you know. And I'm going to share with you something about what happened in terms of my chiefs. My chiefs also have I had improvement there, you know. It's like just a simple thing here. I go to the chiefs. Guys, I improved a lot. Like, I mean a lot in terms of performance too for this week. I show you here now. Look at the challenge here and look at my damage. I did a little bit more damage here. A part of the fire element, I keep kind of the same damage, but I had a very good improvement for part of my Necrosis team here with my shadows. I did 208 million this week. Last week I did 191 million. You see the difference? Just because I removed them and I placed back again in the battle. And then another thing is about my corrosion team. I did 25 million more damage than last week. And I think next week it's possible I do more, you know? But I did the same. I removed my heroes, I placed back again in battle, and then I had better performance than I had last week. That's what I did, guys, a part of the time. Okay, time is one of the tricks. And then the second trick is about this kind of stuff. It is possible to remove your heroes and place it back again just to see how it goes. Okay, I hope that this video is going to help you in some way. If you have doubts, just let me know. If you understood exactly what I said here in terms of the time, great for you. But leave your message right there. Just tell me if that's going to work for you. You know, I hope that this video can help you in some way. I really appreciate your support, guys. Do not forget to leave your like and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Yet we shall never stop. Oira de Tavari.